Join us as we explore Dildo, Newfoundland, one of Canada's most unique and charming towns. Nestled along the rugged coastline, Dildo offers breathtaking views, rich history, and a delightful sense of humor about its quirky names. And while we're in the area, we might as well visit Harbour Grace, Carbonear, Castle Hill, and Placentia, all with their own unique charm. Well, good morning, everybody. We have been driving for some time, about 3 hours, and we are headed to the area called Dildo.
Furnace said the place is called Dildo, and I'm sure there's all kinds of jokes about it, and people have said that, and I'm sure they've heard them all, so we're not going to do any of that petty little stuff. So come along and join us, because at the end when I'm getting tired, so I'm looking forward to a nice cold stiff one.
I should be saying that. We know that the brewery is a real hit in this area. The place named Dildo is attested in the area since 1711. The town is located southeast of Trinity Bay and about 100 kilometers from the Newfoundland capital city of St. John's. Even though Newfoundland has plenty of unusual place names, you will agree that this one certainly raises eyebrows. Dildo is an old fishing and whaling village and is home to the very popular Dildo Brewing Company and Museum and its pub-style restaurant with awesome views of the bay. This small town made its mark internationally when it was featured on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. I can't believe it, guys. We just went to the Dildo Brewing Company to have dinner. We had our flight and then we forget everything about, I forgot to film the food that they served us. Anyways, I had Caesar wings. They were very good, and Frank had fish and chips. Of course, they were delicious. It was wonderful. Wow, isn't this cute? Tail is wet, tail is dry, tail is swinging. So it's windy. That's cute. They are a funny bunch of people here. And this is the bay here. Well, good morning. We have a new day.
First full day in the Dildo area. We arrived yesterday afternoon, just did a little drive-through and came back to our campsite and set it up. But today's our first full day. We're going to go for a drive to see what's in the surrounding area. So
I'm going to show you on the map what we're intending to do today. It's a lot of just small villages, seaside villages, views, that sort of thing. Let's take a look at
Coastal Drive.
Coastal Drive. Let's take a look and let me show you exactly where we're going. So we are in Dildo, which is right there. We're going to take this road, 73, across to Spaniards Bay, and then we're going to take 70 all the way up and take a look at what that has to offer. This side of the bay is towards where St. John's is, if you can see that. Yep, that's what we're going to do today, and maybe tomorrow we'll tackle this. But let's take care of today first. What was this?
that ship over there, boat, is the SS Kyle, and it ran aground 55 years ago, from what it's saying here.
And there it lies.
And it's still in relatively good shape after all those years. So it's home to birds, grass, anything that can get to it.
Yeah, so it's part of its environment now, right?
Yeah. Harbour Grace is on that side. There's a plane over there.
There's a plane, a monument?
Yeah.
Oh, Spirit, why? What happened to Harbour Grace?
Very neat to learn about the role of this town.
Frank's gonna... Harbour Grace. Harbour Grace is an interesting town indeed. Not only does it have an almost totally intact 1913 220-foot steamship aground in the middle of the bay, It also has a very impressive shipyard full of fishing vessels and is known for being the starting point of Amelia Earhart's legendary journey to be the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean to Londonderry, North Ireland, in an amazing 15 hours. Harbour Grace is definitely worth visiting.
At Carbonear, it was a nice change from a lot of wilderness and nature and country setting and all of that. Carbonear has all the big box stores, which I think there's been a couple of things we've needed, and we're like, oh great, we can get some stuff, and so we were happy to do that. So thumbs up to Carbonear. It looks like a little bit of a big town. I think there's about 4,000 people here, I think I read, and yeah. Obviously. Oh, you know, a fun fact. Did you know that Walmart is the third largest employer in Newfoundland? Considering there's only Walmarts in sort of like this general area, you know, St. John's, this sort of east coast area. There may be one or two on the west coast, but that is a big deal. And of course, we have stopped at a Tim's to get a coffee. We need our little Timmy's break, our little Timmy's hit. They actually have a Starbucks here as well, but we chose Tim's over Starbucks this time around.
Some nourishment for the road.
We're getting our little Tim Hortons
fix.
Our Tim Hortons fix. I get a coffee. Frank's probably getting a bagel or something like that. Thank you.
Easy, Molly.
Molly's excited too. What did you get for me?
I didn't get anything for you. Can't have that.
Oh, I can see why this is such a popular spot. Very nice. Let's check out this tourist chalet. Open 10 to 5, 7 days.
For the Reed Newfoundland Company, this one-story wooden structure is a fine example of the style used during the early years of the Newfoundland Railway. It was used as a station until March 31, 1884.
Wow.
When rail service to Carbonear was discontinued. Not that long.
Carbonear is a Newfoundland town with a rich history in fishing and shipbuilding. It's now known for education, healthcare, retail, and industry. Let's take a look.
So where are we, honey? Castle Hill? In Placenta or Placentia? Not too sure. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing. This is part of Parks Canada. It's a national park. Some information on the area. And hours of operation. What I don't know is if they allow dogs.
We'll find out soon enough on whether or not they will accept dogs here on the premises. But in the meantime, I must say we are excited about being here at Castle Hill, right here in Newfoundland, where history meets breathtaking coastal views. Nearby Placentia offers a charming waterfront and a glimpse into its rich past. A must-see destination.
Here we are at Castle Hill and taking the trails. They have like a 30-minute trail that you can walk with beautiful views. So that's what we're doing right now. Well worth coming. The entry fee is like $4.50, which is really cheap per adult. Dogs are not allowed in the building, but everything outside of the building they're welcome to, and it's free. So that's good. We don't have to pay anything and we get to enjoy all of it.
So the trail has some steps, wood steps, and some gravel. So I would suggest to bring better shoes than what I did. The shoes I'm wearing, as you can see, are not exactly the best for this. Now we get to this little wood steps going down. They make it pretty easy for you. Just wear proper footwear. And beautiful views of the town below. Wait up for me! Supposed to be a 30-minute walk around the viewing point. You want somewhere to drink? Can you see that's where we were, where the exhibits are? And we walked in and out of here. They have a beautiful, huge beach along here. You can see how this could be a real safe harbor. This is where the trail ends, right at the highway on the way into the park. We're just where the parking lot, you can see. We just have to walk a little bit. Come on, baby. So we always say to Molly, let's go home. And it's like she knows where home is, or at least where she got started in the day. And she knows that's our van right there. There's Van Gogh, Java Walker World's Van Gogh. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, you know what to do. Give us a like. And next week, where are we headed? We're headed to St. John's, Newfoundland, the capital city. Plenty to see there, plenty to share with you. So we'll see you then. See you next week. Ciao.